Yeah, he gonna steak and shrimp stir fry because he gonna be here. I'm now comfortable at the stage now to share the rock and just hop on the flight, go. Yeah. He said, I'm not a baby. Boy, get your life. He bad boy. Yeah, that's what.
Autumn has come to New England. No place like it on earth this time of year. We are at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. And the Jets first down.
On play action, here's Shadur. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Now you look at this Patriots defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Play action. It's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. In motion left is Mitchell. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Throwing here is May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. May going to give it to Henderson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Patriots are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 10-yard line.
Running left is Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now Sanders looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Sanders. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one.
Yo. What the fuck was that?
Gonzalez.
Oh my God, I'm done with him, bro.
Their own 23. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They'll throw with May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Patriots hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He finds Douglas complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. May going to bat this one forward. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
To the air, May. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Got a man. It's Keyshawn Boutte. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now May on the sneak, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, Sport, you got to start making some passes.
Through the line on the quarterback sneak, and that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something.
Oh, my God.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18.
You gotta, I know your arm is better than that. There's no way. There's no fucking way.
The 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's May. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
And they go play action with May. They'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is
damn it, man.
And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Sanders, a final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before break. Sanders going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's all fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Here's Sanders. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught at the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season.
Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
All right, dude, y'all been keeping me in this fucking game.
And it's now 13-7.
I need y'all to keep it up, baby.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
We need a turnover here, guys. We need a turnover.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Henderson running straight ahead. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. May. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They're going on 4th down. May. That is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So after a second 4th down conversion on the drive, they'll soldier on. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the
Let's go, D. We needed a turnover, baby.
His time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To throw is Sanders. That's caught left side by Boston. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want a total sellout to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
On play action, May. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I can't get no fucking off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, this is BS.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Completes it to Douglas.
Nobody covered that.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Oh, I'm so tired of it.
37 yards. And the Patriots are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Here's May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 4th down, here's May. They'll roll him out right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
1st down, Jets.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Sanders going to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
They only fucking rushing full, bro.
The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's brought down.
1, 2, 3, 4. They just rushed 4 people.
And a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th.
This shit is so hard.
65 yards. And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on down here in this fourth quarter. Well, this was